Hey guys, how y'all doing? Good morning and Merry Christmas to all. Those of you who are having Christmas in the time zone, Merry Christmas. This will be my only video for today as the Attack on Titan rewatching recap. That will not be happening today since I have other things to do. Besides all that, this Gundam episode, wow. A very, very cruel gift. Those of you who watched it would know what I'm talking about. I'm literally serious. A very, very cruel gift. My mind was almost about to shatter. Okay? That's how crazy it was. So if anything else, let's just get started and get on with the new episode of Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans second season, or Keto Senshi Gundam Teketsu no Orphans second season, episode 13. We have to it that Mikazuki forces Barbatos to go all out, but after the opening it goes into a 1 month time skip 1 month later. And we had to it that the boss asked Orga what happened after that when it came to facing that monster. We have to it that we go to a scene where Mikazuki is actually moving really fast and his eyes are still red. Even everything what's been happening here and there, it seems like to me Mikazuki did stand a chance, but apparently his mobile suit armor Barbatos was taking major full damage, and that really worries and scares the heck out of me of what's been going on, because we know that this thing has a heavy price to pay, and we all know what that price is, and we seen this in Edmonton, or Battle of Edmonton, in the first season. And now, we have to it that, we see Mikazuki actually standing a chance, and he was almost killed, but managed to destroy the Calamity Angel before then. And McGillis finally realizes that what ended the Battle of the Calamity War was these Gundam frames of the Ala Vinyata or Alaya Vishana system, And of course, we had to it that Orga talks. It goes back to Orga and the boss, of Teguaz, and therefore and Orga says, if I ever cause any trouble or be a burden to you, here's one thing I'll give you. And therefore, he says you could go ahead and break this and disown me from the family. Although the boss tells him he has no intention of reproving you, but he tells him I will not see you double-crossing Tewas. You do that, I won't just shatter this cup. You know that, right? And we also have to it that one of our freaking sneaky motherfuckers, who is apparently Dominic Jasley, of course the guy in the yellow coat or something, he is happy to see how things are and seeing how he has ties with the Iron Horde fleet, the mightiest of all Gallahorn. I'm thinking in my mind, yeah, your boss finds out you onto this, he will kill you, man. I really hope that happens because you can't hide forever. That's the fact. And we have to it that there was a Gallahorn meeting, and freaking Eork, I really wish that guy was dead, apparently tries to go against McGillis, for his actions. But Rastel tells him to calm down and there's nothing he can do about it unless we have full-on 100% proof of this. And we have to it that there was a talk between Naze and Orga himself, and Naze was concerned about Orga's well-being because even though he's going for the King of Mars and so forth, it's he's really in a hurry and he's not really in good mental shape right now. It's if you're not really doing this for yourself, you're not really doing this for your family, but for yourself, That's what Naze is kind of predicting right now. And I was kind of concerned about this too. Orga seems to be a little out of place right here, even though he wants to go for King of Mars. But when he asks how Mikazuki's doing, Mikazuki is okay, but when he wakes up unconscious and they disconnect him from the Ala Vinyata or Alaya Vijaya system, or Ala Vinyata, the way how the English dub pronounces it, sorry. It seems like Mika says that his legs can't move. I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh. And the way how it ended off that fight with Gundam brought to his hand like this, like raising up in the air, just like in the opening. And the opening also shows Mikazuki crawling or something. Oh, man. It's very cruel, Very, very cruel. The opening of Gundam's second season really gave out a lot what was to come. And I did not really want them to tell us. I wanted them to maybe hide it, but I guess not. Because certain openings can never do that, obviously. But I'm going to tell you right now, Mikazuki can't move his legs, but apparently it's his whole right body side, And of course, Naze is still concerned about Mikazuki, is concerned about Orga. As for Mikazuki, he can still move his left arm, but of course he can't move his legs anymore, And then he has Hush carry him all over the place and so forth. And we have to it that Mikazuki can't help her anymore at the farm, And I'm thinking in my mind, I can't really think anymore of this because Mikazuki has been pushing himself a lot, and we get the realization of this at the Battle of Entomon, when he went up against Ein, and now he went up against a Calamity Angel or mobile armor that he forces Barbotos to go beyond and over and became a true demon or devil to fight this angel that's trying to kill all of humanity, And that is pretty scary. And there was a scene between Atra and Kudelia where Kudelia and Atra is concerned that Mikazuki has not even changed at all after his battle with Ein, and now with the Calamity Angel, he still hasn't changed. And Atra is really scared about this, and he doesn't know if he can work again. But she's worried. But Atra's still concerned about something about Mikazuki, what happens if he pilots that thing and never comes back, which could signal a certain death flag. And if Mikazuki dies before the season ends, man, I'm really gonna freaking shatter, because Mikazuki's a cool guy, man. I love the guy. All you guys can say a lot of things about him, but I really love the guy. There's no denying that. It really breaks my heart right now of what he has to pay, but I guess that's what you get for wanting to fuse more or gain more power, which is something that it has to be pay with the price, obviously, because Mikazuki did lose a lot of vision on his right eye, and then he lost the movement of his right arm, of course, and now he pushes Barbotos to become the red-eyed devil, making Barbotos fight the Calamity Angel no matter what, and he lost the use of his legs, or his right whole side of his leg, which really breaks my heart, And we have to with the Atra to ask Kudelia, have a baby with Mikazuki. I'm like, you think it's that simple? Don't make it look like it's that simple. As for McGillius, oh my gosh, I'm keeping my eye on him because it looks like to me he has this evil, stern look of what's going on here and then, Which is really, really worrying the out of me very, very badly. There's no denying that because of how things are and how things are going right now. I can guarantee you by sometime at least before the end of the second season, I get a little feeling that he's going to be a freaking double crosser to Tekkadan, That is my concern right now because think about it, because he has this menacing malice face right now, or smile, whatsoever you want to call it, and it seems like to me it's not being a little good about it. And when he realizes about how strong Barbotos' combat system is, he's thinking about how things are. Even McGillis says even if that man is still alive and Russell retains him under his command, only a vague world ruled by rotten ideals and so forth. But we have to that Juliette is about to be a new test pilot, apparently. I don't know what this new pilot's gonna be, but I'm gonna guarantee you it may be a little bit risky. And Rostel permits her to do this because he believes in her and he trusts her to be a very good warrior, you know, or soldier. As for York, we all had a feeling and knew that this was to come. He was actually having connections with Jasly Dominicols, you know, Jasly Dominicols, the one who's working with Tewaz and so forth. He's all like saying, "Oh, I can't face the way how my life is insulted by Master Rastel and so forth. I can't afford to face my comrades in heaven and so forth." I'm thinking in my mind, God dang it, dude. I hope you die in this before the second season ends because you're a crazy maniac that I can't handle right now. Anyone could, at least a lot of people can agree with that, depending how you look at it. As for everyone else, they seem to be having some fun, but Mikazuki asks Orga what's up, you know. And you know, Meribit, she is really concerned about Mikazuki and hoping that the boss will stop him from piloting Barbatos. Yeah, you know, with her that kind of mind, although I did have a problem with her like last season, and when it comes to second season, I guess my idea of her kind of toned down, but I can't help but agree with this one, but at the same time disagree with this one, because Mikazuki is still gonna fight, and you can't stop him from that, unless he's really dead himself. That's how it's gonna work. There's no denying that. And of course, like, we have to it that Orga is remembering about like what Daze said to him, you know. I know you want to become King of Mars and so forth, but I'm gonna ask you, you're not really care where you're heading right now, you know. You just want to arrive at your goal sooner and take it easy after that. It seems like Naze Turbine was actually telling Orga that, and he's having a mental trauma about this, and he said that's not true, and he says it's all for Tekadon and for everyone else. Although, like, you could deny it all you want, I guess maybe deep down in your soul or heart right now, like, you may reveal that kind of color later, especially when you just admit it inside. You know, like, there are some things that people just say out of their own mind to be distracted, like what Orga thinks he's doing, but he says he's doing it for Tekadon and for his family, although, like, that may not be the case, however. And he won't apologize to Mika, too. Even Mika, when he sees Mika right there and they end up talking to each other, Mika says, I'm not going to let you apologize, you know? Although, like, I'm going to say this right now, Orga, take me, you know? I can't live without fighting anymore, you know? That kind of thing. Because Mikazuki, after, like, making a cost and so forth, and he's still having his left arm moving, it's still, like, really emotional and heartbreaking to see Mikazuki still bonding with Orga like that as brothers, you know, and it really breaks my heart to see how Mikazuki is right now. And, you know, he did tell Orga, I'm not going to let you apologize, and therefore Orga says he won't apologize, that kind of thing. So, understandable, and so forth. And of course, like, preview the next episode, it might be a relaxing episode after what happened in this episode, because, yeah, one thing for sure, a lot of politics going on, especially Eork having connections with Jasly Dominicols or something, who's in Tewaz, along with Mikazuki not be able to move his legs or something, his right whole side or both of his legs, you know, which really scares me. Atra asking Kudura to have a baby, and like McGillius is wondering about Barbaltus' fighting movement against a Calamity Angel, and that malicious face and smile he has looks like a double-crossing attempt, you know, and it makes me want to rip his freaking neck out or something, you know, that kind of thing. It really scares me right now in this episode, and by the end of the season, a friend of mine who's been watching Iron Blood Orphans ever since from the first season is saying that by the end of the series or something, I have a feeling Mikazuki may not be able to move anymore after that. And that really concerns me too, because Mikazuki pushed himself very much in this episode and he lost the use of his legs. It's like not only his right arm, his eye, his most of his vision of his right eye, and now his legs. Right now, like it's like he's like he's really paralyzed, and the only thing he can move is his left arm. So sad, dude. How can you not? Man, I don't want to pity the guy, but it's too hard not to because look at him. You see? Seriously, Gundam literally gave me a cruel Christmas gift. And if Mikazuki dies by the end of the second season, man, my heart will just shatter and my mind won't even take it. That's all I'm going to say. So if anything else, that's about it. I will say this for sure though, there won't be any other videos coming up around like starting on Monday of the week because I won't be around for like 1 week. I'll be on vacation or something. So if I ever have the chance, I will do my best to try to like possibly get a video out, but around certain days or weeks. But I highly doubt that will ever happen in the time being. So that's about it, people. This will be my only video for today, and I will see you guys next week or so, alright? And I will catch up as best I can and see you and update you guys later. So until then, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye bye.